guys, Thor Diecow here. It's This Week on Blu-ray and DVD. We've got a mixed bag to tell you about, plus lots of other goodies to get into. We'll start with Dwayne Johnson to the rescue in San Andreas. And this is a big-budget disaster flick led confidently by the charismatic talents of Dwayne Johnson. And after the infamous San Andreas fault gives way, triggering a magnitude 9+ earthquake in California, a search and rescue helicopter pilot played by Johnson and his estranged wife, played by Carla Gugino, make their way from Los Angeles to San Fran to save their only daughter. So this one's got the crazy visual effects and the star power of The Rock to bring you the, well, there you go, the disaster epic that was a huge hit at theaters, and a star-studded cast as well. The 3D Blu-ray combo pack has a bunch of special features, including Dwayne Johnson to the rescue, San Andreas, the real fault line, and scoring the quake. Good visuals here, and I also enjoyed Dwayne Johnson. Other than that, though, there wasn't a whole lot to take away from this flick. Okay, now we're getting on board the Disney train right now to talk Tomorrowland, and I really enjoyed this movie, despite it not doing quite as well as they had hoped at the box office. It was directed by Brad Bird, the man behind The Incredibles and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Stars George Clooney as a former boy genius who teams up with an optimistic and science-minded teen played by Britt Robertson and a mysterious girl named Athena, and it's about a girl who discovers a portal, a key to a magical futuristic world, if you will, and it really harnesses the power of imagination and brings you that pure Disney magic. I really enjoyed what this movie had to say about young people, about science and innovation and technology, and how we need to look to them to provide these sort of you know, future for our world. There's a definitely heavy-handed environmental message to this movie, but it also was a great thriller, family-friendly, played out like a mystery, lots of laughs, lots of action, good drama, and it was led confidently by a good cast. So I really enjoyed Tomorrowland. It was a refreshing new story, wasn't something based on an existing toy or franchise or sequel, so it did have its share of thrilling moments, even though it didn't do quite as well as they had hoped at the box office. That's okay. I can still recommend it. George Clooney, he is the man. Speaking of Disney, they've opened up the vault and pulled out another gem. You can get the Diamond Edition of Aladdin. Oh my goodness, this is probably my favorite of the Disney animated classics, new on Blu-ray and digital HD. And the cool thing about this one is you've got never-before-seen bonus features, including, and you probably heard about this earlier, outtakes from Robin Williams as the genie. So never-before-heard vocal tracks of Robin Williams in the studio as the voice, and it just gives you an idea of the amazing comedic genius that he brought to this character. The songs are incredible. It won in 1992 Best Music and Original Song, A Whole New World. It's a non-stop action-packed adventure. The magic carpet ride, the romance, the characters, the genie, of course, and yeah, this one is great for the whole family, and just add it to the collection. Switching gears now completely, we're talking horror with The Gallows, and this is in the found footage, low-budget realm. And interesting about this one, it stars Cassidy Gifford, who is the daughter of Frank and Kathy Lee Gifford. And 20 years after an accident caused the death of a lead actor during a high school play, students at the same small town resurrect the failed stage production in a misguided attempt, and that's an understatement, to attempt to honor the anniversary of the tragedy, but they find out soon enough some things are better left alone. This is a prime example of what you're going to get in this movie. A lot of shaky cam, a lot of dark corridors, plenty of creepiness, actors you probably won't recognize. If that's your cup of tea and you'd like to dim the lights and get a little spooked out with this kind of found footage, real horror type stuff, then it might be for you. Not particularly my taste, but there you have it. The Gallows out now. All right, now we're talking TV and Timothy Olyphant in the blistering complete series of Justified. This is incredible. 6 seasons, behind-the-scenes featurettes, a gag reel, and more. 19 discs in this set with more than 24 hours of previously unreleased bonus material. And this was all based on Elmore Leonard's short story Fire in the Hole. The critically acclaimed FX drama led by Olyphant as a U.S. Marshal who attempts to bring law and order back to Harlan County, where he grew up. And Walton Goggins is his longtime rival here. That's him in the show. Awesome stuff. It's a modern-day police drama mixed with the gunslinging sort of mentality of the Old West, so renegade style of justice. I always wondered what Olyphant would do to top his amazing turn in Deadwood, and here he succeeds beautifully. So you can get all 6 seasons of Justified out now. And have a look at this, people. It's been, oh yes, just in time for December. September, Star Wars: The Complete Saga. What they're doing right now is releasing Blu-ray steelbooks in November, but in addition to that, you can get newly repackaged artwork of The Complete Saga. So there's nothing really new in terms of material here, but if you're a collector of Star Wars and you want the new packaging, this one is out right now. You get each film, all 6 of them in the saga so far, with new character packaging, allowing you to basically choose and collect your favorite for a limited time. So you can choose between 6 different characters on that packaging. You get all 6 films on Blu-ray, 3 additional discs containing more than 40 hours of previously released extensive special features. So we've had all the access to these special features before, but you basically get brand new packaging, and if you're looking for a new gift for somebody just in time for the new ones, that might be right up their alley. I love seeing that behind the scenes stuff. Incredible. And finally, it's been 25 years since Edward Scissorhands, and now they have a commemorative Blu-ray gift set arriving just in time for Halloween. So this is very cool. It's a beautifully remastered 4K transfer of the movie starring Johnny Depp, one of his best, and Winona Ryder. And with this, you get the beautiful artwork that came with the 1990 cult classic. In addition, you get custom paper dolls, a heart-shaped cookie cutter, and a topiary air freshener that smells like fresh cut glass. And this is stylistically and story-wise one of Burton's strongest films. It's a heartbreaking performance from Johnny Depp, and it's just a beautifully realized movie. A quirky one, very oddball with some strange characters and a really bizarre premise to it, but something about it worked. It has endured over 25 years, and now you can celebrate Tim Burton and this great movie and Johnny Depp, not at his peak necessarily, but one of the movies that really got him on the Hollywood A-list. Edward Scissorhands now, the 25th anniversary. Look how young they are here. Man alive. Oh, I love that scene where he pokes the waterbed. Cool. All right, that's it, guys. It's this week on Blu-ray and DVD. We're closing it out. Gotta get my hands on that Edward Scissorhands. Good stuff there. You can catch me on Twitter at Thor Diecow. Let me know what you thought of these titles, and you can always send me your thoughts and any recommendations you may have. And we'll see you next week on breakfasttelevision.ca.